That's the big hits right there, boys. And the big body blows right there, man. That's what we like to see. That's the Knight's Charge. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. What are we talking about, guys? It's a deck that's been a long time in the making that I've been trying to work on for a while, and I finally think that I've tuned it right. It actually propelled me up Diamond pretty good. I'm in Diamond 3 now for that, and in shooting range in the next couple of days to try to get to that sweet, sweet mythic prize. Maybe we'll make an attack on it with some mono red or some mono black or something like that, but these Globe Knights, which I don't know why the hell I called it Globe Knights, couldn't even tell you why. Really good. Really effective Knights. We go wide and we go tall. If you're a real-time strategy player, you'll know what that means. We're going wide on the board and we're going heavy on the board, and we are absolutely crushing people with Knights. Yeah, we're doing it nobly. So before we get down to business here, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what I need you to do for me? That is tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and that subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's going to happen. I guarantee that it's going to happen. Yeah, you're going to get it ripped. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. Maybe you'll be the 1800th follower. Yeah, on our way to 2K followers on there, so why don't you come on by. You can check out our Discord community for all latest news and information. Post your decks, ask questions, all that stuff is there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to see a copy of this deck, you just got to go to the AetherHub and boom, it'll be right there. Yeah, you just got to go right there and you can get your very own copy. And as always, I'd love you to leave a comment. And thank you for watching. So, what are we talking about with Globe Knights here? Again, don't know why I call it Globe Knights. It's a Azorius Knights deck. Azorius meaning blue and white. Protection. We're running 3 Lorn's Escape. Why? Because we're going to need to absolutely tank some hits right here. We're going to absolutely... They're going to come after us. They're going to try to be able to hit removal on us. We're going to have to be able to do it. We're also going to have to be able to body block a lot of stuff just with the sheer... with our armor, man. We're just going to have to put shields and armor up and absolutely take hits sometimes. And this is going to make us indestructible and hexproof. 1 white, instant, and it's uncommon. Very good card, guy. And you get to scry, which you get to look at the top card. If you don't like it, you get to shuffle it away. Very useful stuff right there. Can't recommend it enough. Now, Runic Shot is the alternate version of more removal. The biggest problem that I ran into, and unfortunately this is the meta we live in, is removal. You know that meme, developers? Yeah, removal. Fateful Absence. We have a full set of Fateful Absence. I don't really care if they draw a card. It's whatever. Sometimes I need a creature or a planeswalker to get out of the way. I need them gone. If there's a big high-value target, you got to get them out of there. You got to run Fateful Absence. Runic Shot is a nice alternative because if you're getting hit with aggro, especially mono red, because this deck takes a little bit of ramping up. It's definitely a mid-range. It does have some early plays, but... You know, if they're really hitting you hard here, that 1 white just kills something that's tapped, boom. And you get to scry again, you get to set if you need mana, if you need cards, whatever you need is really nice. If you get it kicked, obviously you could play that 1 blue and you get to scry too on that. But just being able to instantly kill sorcery speed, well, not instant, but sorcery speed, kill something that attacked you, very useful stuff right there. We're going to go with Ambitious Farmhand, which doesn't start as a knight, but can become a knight. Naturally, she's going to take her plow horse and turn it into a war horse. Very hard to do, but she's going to try it. 1 white and 1/1 human peasant. When Ambitious Farmhand enters the battlefield, search your library for a plains card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. I don't really understand why you have to reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle, but hey, that's what they want. That is going to help us mana ramp, especially on white. We are mostly white here with a smash of blue, so that is really going to help us play what we need to play right there. Then, of course, the Coven ability is pay 2 white and 1. Transform Ambitious Farmhand, activate only if you called 3 or more creatures with different powers. She becomes a 3/3 Seasoned Cathar. For some reason, her name is completely whited out there. 3/3 lifelink human knight, very useful. Fateful Absence, we already talked about. Direct removal. Night of Dawn's Early Life. I don't really care about the extra life gain. What I like about this one, that's a really nice bonus. I mean, I'm not going to lie. A 2/2 first strike, 2-drop pumpable is already pretty good. This lady has a lot of abilities. She knows what she's doing. 1 white and 1 2/2 first strike and pumpable. Very, very deadly combo right there. That extra life gain is just a nice little bonus on top of that. We don't really need it. This is not a life gain deck, but hey, I'll take it. Just being able to swing in and first strike people out, especially when we leave mana clear to just really hit people hard, very useful. At an uncommon package right there. Norn's Inquisitor. Yeah, Norn's Inquisitor is absolutely dripped out to death here and is a knight, a Phyrexian knight, which is really cool. I like the idea of a Phyrexian knight, that there's a weird Phyrexian nobility. 1 white and 1/1/1. When Norn's Inquisitor enters the battlefield, incubate 2, which will generate some tokens. We do have some token generation in this as kind of a secondary ability right here. Then, of course, whenever the permanent you control transforms into a Phyrexian, put a 1/1 counter on it. Very, very nice there. Marshal of Zhalfir, that's our knight captain right there. Captain, Lord, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you prefer it to call it. It's not an anthem. Anthem is only +1. I think it's a banner anthem. I don't know. I'm never very good at Magic the Gathering slang. 1 blue and 1 white. That is Zhalfir coming back from the exile. 2/2. Other knights you control get 1/1. And the ability to tap another creature by tapping this one, which can completely clear the way for a full board attack. That can absolutely clear the way for a brutal hit if we go in. And we're going to go 4 of these Marshals of Zhalfir, absolutely loading people up with power and toughness at uncommon speed. Yeah, absolutely. So far, the only rare that we've put down, guys, is going to be that Fateful Absence. So pretty easy on the wallet so far. We are going to have Adeline. We're going to start adding some of these rares in. 2 white and 1. We got to put Adeline. She's probably one of the better knights in the game, right? Probably one of the, I'm gonna go out and say she's probably the best knight currently in standard. 2 white and 1, blank and 4, vigilance human knight, very, very powerful. Adeline, Resplendent Cathar's power and toughness is power is equal to the number of creatures you control. And whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. Very, very useful stuff. Generating tokens like crazy, generating 1/1 humans, and just getting powerful depending on how much creatures we have. Going wide with the board is going to be very effective here. You're going to see how that's going to be more useful. Invasion of Bellanon, which I like to call Invasion of Belleron. We have Loxodon Knights and Rhinoceros Knights here. Man, they're going to absolutely swing swords very hard. You know how hard a rhinoceros or an elephant can, in full plate armor, can hit you with a mace? I don't want to know. Listen, that's very hard. When Invasion of Bellanon enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white and blue knight creature token with vigilance. It is a 5 battle counters or siege counters on it. And of course, if you flip it, you get the Bellanon War Anthem. This where this crazy elephant guy starts singing and trumpeting out the war anthem. Everybody gets +1/+1. So for 3 mana, we do get an additional knight on the board, and then if we flip it, everyone gets +1/+1. You're saying it's pretty hard to flip it. We have to do 4 damage to it. Still, I think it's effective. Hey, we're going to throw 2 of them in there. It's an uncommon card. Mondrak Glory Dominus. This was one that I had more of these in the deck, and I took some out because I felt like the... I felt like maybe that there was not too much use for them, but they certainly do help, especially with the incubation tokens, and of course with something like Adeline, Resplendent Cathar makes it double. Invasion of Bellanon gives you the double amount of tokens. Invasion New Phyrexia gives you double of tokens. You may want to swap in more Mondrax. I'm going to put another one in the sideboard, potentially. There is a decent amount of token generation in this, enough that I feel like it can be super effective, especially if you hit a high level Invasion of New Phyrexia. So that's really cool stuff right there. Of course, 2 white and 2 4/4. If one or more tokens you control would recreate it under your control, create that twice as many tokens instead. Then, of course, you can sacrifice 2 other creatures and or artifacts for 2 Phyrexian white or 2 Phyrexian mana and 1. Make it indestructible. It's a 4/4. So yeah, that can absolutely be helpful later on. Again, you can adjust it. If you don't like it, you can adjust it. It's the only, I think it's, is it the only mythic rare? No, we also have Invasion New Phyrexia as a mythic rare. So trying to keep that a little cheaper, you don't have to put too many of them. We have Tiller Flesh as another Phyrexian Knight right here. Another way of generating the incubation tokens right here. A 2/4 Phyrexian Knight, pretty nice toughness for 4. Honestly, if this was for free, if this was for, not for free, but if this card was for 3, if it was for 1 white and 2, or even 2 white and 1, I would say it's an absolute primo card. It's just 1 away from being a little bit out of effective range, where you're like, isn't there a better 4-drop? There might be better 4-drops, but the fact that whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more permanents, you can incubate 2, it's not bad, especially if you team it up with Norn's Inquisitor. It's not terrible. If you don't like this one, you can swap it out. I really did want to try it. That's why I only put 2 in there. Also, it's a crazy sinew monster that has giant serrated saw blades for arms, and that's just cool, man. You know what I mean? It's a Tiller of Flesh. He's harvesting all those pods. So with the amount of like Lorn's Escape, Runic Shot, Ambitious Farm, Faithful Absence, I mean, you could generate a lot of pods, especially nice with Mondrag right there. It's not too bad. But again, if you don't like it, up the other ones of these, because I did have a few of these. Invasion of Xerax. Yes, we get the Vertex Paladin on there. 1 blue, 1 white, and of course 2. In Invasion of Xerax, Xerax enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. Very, very useful to clear the way right there, to just get anybody we need out of the way, get a dangerous thing out of the board. Extremely useful, extremely useful all around. Yeah, just a knockback. I know it's expensive, but still, when we can flip it for 4, we get the Angel Knight, the Vertex Paladin, which is really cool. I love Angel Knights there. And Vertex Paladin is a flying, and its power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control, especially for going wide with stuff like a lot of tokens, with Adaline Resplendent, and all the other stuff we're going to be doing. Very useful to have a big flying guy that can just come in and punish. Then we're going to finish off with Invasion of New Phyrexia, which I love that. I like that Zhalfir just totally flipped. It was the return of Zhalfir in the story against New Phyrexia. They switch places, and all the knights and warriors that have been waiting in Zhalfir have just came out and were just like, oh yeah, we're going to town. When Invasion of New Phyrexia enters the battlefield, create X 2/2 white and blue knight creature tokens with vigilance. That's a lot of knight tokens. You can play this as early as turn 3 and create 1. You could play it turn 6 or 7 and create an absolute wide board of that. Again, going wide on the board is extremely useful, especially when you have stuff like the Vertex Paladin or Adaline Resplendent, because she is going to get more powerful as it goes. Really rip. And then it has 6 siege counters on it, and you can flip it and you get Teferi Akosa of Zhalfir. Very useful card right there. And what does this do? It's actually none of Teferi's. It's the first Teferi Planeswalker that I really like. Why? Because he's a captain. He's doing the captain thing. He's doing the anthem thing. And he's charging into battle. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. So you get to draw 2, and then you get to throw away a creature. Otherwise, you have to get rid of 2 more. That's the +1. Then, of course, -2 is you get an emblem that knights you control get +1 and have ward 1. And guys, wards are indestructible. They're off the battlefield. They're kind of like battlefield tokens. And you can create as many of these as you want. You could do it turn 1. You could do it one of those, an anthem effect and a ward effect. And then turn 2, you could just do it again and he goes away. Or you could keep adding every turn more and more anthem effects to the battlefield from Teferi right there. You could also tap X untap creatures you control. When you do, shuffle target non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value X or less until its owner's library. So you can absolutely just banish something by basically convoke banishing something into somebody's library. Very cool stuff right there. A nice Teferi Planeswalker right there. We're gonna have 13 planes, 7 islands, Artikar Waste, Deserted Beach, and Seachrome Coast. If you want to put more doublers in there, I understand. That's fine. You know, it's fine. Blue is not super important, but it is important enough. We are moving pretty quickly here with a 2.3 average. 16 knights. The only non-knight is Mondrag, and also the card that starts as a peasant and flips into knights. So it's almost entirely knights Aside from Mondrak's the only one that doesn't even not night capable of. 20 creatures, 7 instants, 1 sorceries, lot of battle. Battle knights on this one. 26 lands altogether. That's way too many lands. I don't know how that happened. So we might want to fix that. Knighted, I don't know how I did that. That's probably why I was flooding so much. 24 lands altogether with 21 creatures right there. Yeah, I apparently I messed up. We should have Forlorn's Escape and Knight of Dawn's Light right there. You'll get the correct one in the AetherHub there. I don't know how I messed that up. I was wondering why I was drawing so many lands in the previous. You could go with 25 if you want though. Only 8 on blue and 36 on white, and that's what we're looking at right there. Very heavy on 2. We are pretty aggro with this one, guys. We are moving pretty quickly on this one. This is what it's going to look like right there. We take that Mondrak. And again, Runic Shot, maybe more Mondrak, maybe something else right there. Try not to hit your wallet too hard with too many of these rares and mythic rares. But that is what we're looking like. And we are absolutely going to rip up Diamond. We're going to charge forward. We're going to do Knight's Charge here. Save it. Let's hit it, guys. Let's go. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Do you like Knights? It's not your standard Azorius control. It's a different kind of Azorius. So maybe to make you like Azorius. Here we go. Hopefully they will. We'll keep this. Oppo goes first. I think if I ran this deck with like twice as much removal, I'd probably get to where I'm going. Let's drop Deserted Beach. I'm supposed to have some sort of... I think they're going to do an injection. I do want an injection. The Gabapentin hasn't done anything. To be fair. Marshal of Zalfir. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm playing Eos. 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 Eos, come and we wanna go home. Come, Mrs. Shieldred Bananas. Eos, come and we wanna go home. Me say Eos. No, actually, I don't think I'm playing Eos in here. Which one is that? I'm playing Xerxes. It's all knights. I can't believe he fell for this. I literally can't believe he fell for this. This is like falling for a painted on tunnel on a fucking, like when a cartoon, somebody paints a tunnel on a rock. Oh, he had another one. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that right there. There you go. You don't need that, man. That's for suckers. Alright. Alright, let's swing a bingo. Hit. Knight Errant of Eos, is it any good? You reveal cards, but like, who gives a shit? Like, I didn't think it was that good. You just reveal cards and then it shuffles your deck. I don't know. I didn't think that one was that good. Oh, the Invocussy. Okay, let's drop that. He's still gonna die. So we're gonna go ahead and activate that. Permanent. Boof. Boof. And we're gonna go bing, 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 bing. There you go. That's extra dead. That's the extra dead right there. You gotta like that. You're running Age of Adeline. Yeah, I am running Adeline. We could consider it. I'll consider an Eos. Oh, look, 500 gold pieces. That's pretty cool. Oh, a pack of cards. A pack of magic cards. Okay, I want to ask a question here. Is anybody, you know, and we're going to do a poll. Excited for Lord of the Rings MTG? Yes. No. What? Alright, we're gonna start. Is anybody at all excited for LOTR MTG, the Lord of the Rings set? D&D, I mean, you're talking about D&D is in the same vein of this. It's very similar, like, you know. I mean, they're both Wizards of the Coast properties. Like, I feel like we're still kind of there, you know what I mean? I mean, we're gonna get a Balrog, I'm sure, which is gonna be a cool Rakdos demon. You know, so there's that. Play with fire, okay. What is he gonna put down here? He's running. What is he running? Invasion of Xerxes, Marshal Zalfir. Let's do that. You move Yuki down with you? That's pretty cool. How's that going? Let's do Marshal of Zalfir. Alright, let's do that. Atsushi, the most delicious Atsushi you can think of. Get rid of it. I know he wants that. Okay, he didn't want that. Yeah, you know, I really wanted to see the new movie, but Snow is not a D&D fan. She's never played D&D. She made a character one time and bought a character figurine, but she never got to play. I'm a big D&D. I used to play D&D constantly, and then Pathfinder. And when I say constantly, I mean probably every about 4 or 5 nights a week for a couple hours a night. Snow is my significant other. She's also a sometimes streamer. But she doesn't stream because she thinks everybody hates her and she's ugly, so there's that. That's kind of a problem. Okay, so let's do... Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do direct. I mean, yeah, the story's always going to be a bit predictable. I heard the action sequences were cool. I heard overall it was pretty cool. I definitely want to watch it. Like, I don't have anything against it. I mean, I still hold a grudge against Wizards of the Coast, or specifically because of 4th edition, but, you know, eventually I gotta let bygones, you know what I mean? I think he probably got a counterspell. You know what, let's wait. He's probably got a counterspell. Alright, let's make that go away. Let's do that. Probably some removal. Yeah. Oof. Pop. More removal, probably. Norn's Inquisitor or something. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I actually got the Azorius invasion off. Okay. We will cast that. He's gonna get a removal on that. Alright, so this man just had fucking kills. He just had kills. Alright, so let's do Invasion of Xerxes again just to teach him a fucking lesson. How about that? Gonna draw a card. What do you got, man? Alright. Joe Werewolf. The only Jamaican werewolf. What's up, FC Slayer? I didn't even notice you there. We will play that. Vertex Paladin. Okay. Oh, y'all followed Snow? Oh, that's so nice of you guys. She's been streaming some VR stuff. She's stuck in VR right now. She's really, really stuck in VR. She loves that. Jar Werewolf. No, it's funnier if I make it Jamaican and make him be Ja Werewolf. Ire to ya, my bradas. We can flip this into Teferi. We can do that, that, and that. Probably some removal, yeah. Boof. Boof, boof, boof. I guess he just did not have enough removal, huh? Pretty busy night tonight. Welcome, everybody. I like y'all. I like all the energy here watching these nights. What has he got? Bloodtide Harvester. Okay. Another Bloodtide Harvester. Fantastic. Have I been playing COD anymore? Not really. Occasionally I get a COD. I get a COD hankering. But not so much anymore. Let's do all attack. Let's push on my dude here, man. Wow, cut down again, man. My man had just removal, 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 huh? Both. Down to 3. What's he got here? He can draw some cards. But now he's going to do Kiki Jiki reflections. He can draw cards. Draw cards. Hopefully he's getting shit. I'd like to see him just get garbage. Yep. Garbage grabber right there, man. It's not always going to save you, bro. GG. Hey, sometimes the shuffler works for you, bro. Doesn't always work against you. You know, Hades, everyone loves Hades to death, and I think it's fine, but the amount that people like Hades confuses me. Like, it's fine. I've probably played it for 20 hours, and I'm like, okay. But people are like, Hades, fucking, go all-time, best game. Never played a better game my whole life. I'm like, oh, okay, man, sure. All-time, top 3, best game in the universe. I'm like, yeah, sure, bro. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's good for you, man. Yeah. That's how you feel about Breath of the Wild? Nut butter and honey sandwich. I'm going to translate that for our non-crazy, for our non-insane friends here. Okay, we're going to do Invasion of Belleran. AKA Invasion of Bellanon. I'm going to take a pop at Bellanon there. Have you ever eaten a tangerine? Would you like to try one? Have I ever played Skullgirls on mobile or even the full PC version? I have to say that I haven't. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Skullgirls is. Is it good? It sounds like I'd like it. I like skulls and I like girls, so sounds like it'd be right up my alley. Alley cat. Cast that. Beef. What's that one that Cookies is always trying to get me to play? Arknights. I don't want to play Arknights, Cookies, okay? You can't make me. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Pop. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do that. Do. You're always telling me about Arknights. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with telling me about Arknights. You just frequently tell me about Arknights. Frequently. Let's do that. I don't want Deserted Beachhead. Wabango, 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 Wabango. Okay. There we go. I mean, if he has he's got a Blazing Crescendo right there. Oof. Has he got a burn card? No, he's got a Phoenix Chicky. We're gonna go pop. There you go. Drifty, Rony. Alright, nobody tell Drift Roan about my new medical issues, alright? Knights deck, yeah. Me and your boyfriend, like, making stuff up to rile you. Yeah, Knights deck. I'm just saying, I feel like I never heard of Arknights. See, that's what I'm talking about, Cookies. See? That's stuff right there. I don't think you know how much you mention it. I don't think you realize. And I'm not complaining. You like what you knight. Hey, good job ruining Friday Night Magic. Ugh, this is a little weird. Something about that hand. Yeah, that's a little better. We can drop that one. Atticart Waste. Let's drop that. Alright, let's do By the Dawn's Early Light right there. Okay. Big deck energy. Big deck energy. When the deck is thick, that's when you gotta bring out your big deck energy. When the imposter is sus. Boogeyman. Dun, dun, dun. Coco Jumbo, what's up? Dante Valentine, I see him lurking. Ooh, this guy's got a cat deck, and I love that. Listen, if I have to lose to this guy, I'm all right with it. Luna. No, 24 months. I didn't even see that 24 month. Oh shit, I didn't even see it. I'm sorry, man. I was too busy beating the absolute shit out of somebody in the game, my dude. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. That's the worst I've ever done, man. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Let me pin that. That's a fucking 2-year banger right there. Let me get that up there. Yeah. There we go. Mea culpa, man. Mea culpa. Alright, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Leonin Lightbringer. Leonin. What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? He's gonna do play with fire. Okay. Hit. Okay. Now what? He is doing the cat thing. That's awesome, bro. Good for you, man. My man's running a cat deck. No blocks. Pop. Pop. Let's do Glory Dominus. Domine. 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 Luna Nyx, only one of us is literally a cat girl. So I don't want to hear that. There's one of us. I'm a vampire. Okay? I know you're literally a cat. And sometimes not even a cat girl, but a full-on cat. Listen, we can't tell you about it. You're going to make fun of me for it. Okay, Drift? Rebel Salvo, boom. Okay, wow. He's beating the shit out of me with this cat deck right now. Awesome. We got to get rid of Norn's Inquisitor. We can't keep taking these hits. Boof, boof. Okay. Oh, Vigilance. Ooh. Dawn's Early Light or 2 Vigilance cards. Let's do 2 Vigilance cards. No attacks. Damn. My man has played a removal card every turn. Damn, my dude's good right here. Oh, look at this. Another removal card. Oh, look at that. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Look at that. And going to come in with the 7 and the 2. Unblockable. Very nice. Can't get through the Wall of Fire right there. Only drew 1 piece of removal. Again, like I had to say, if I had to lose, it's going to be to a cat deck. I mean, that's fine. It's not going to let me through the Wall of Fire that easy. I say the one problem with this deck is it doesn't have enough early removal. I think Mondrak's probably a dupe card in this, by the way, too. Listen, cat deck is off meta, bro. You're going for a fucking cat deck in this craziness, and you're playing in Diamond? Psst, listen, man. Love it. I ain't even mad at you. For real, though. I think I'm going to do 1 less Mondrak, and I think we need more removal. Is there any other destruction card? Rune. Zero target attack creature spell was this scry 2. I might do Runic Shot in there just for the heck of it. I don't know if Mondrak's the right move. Drift, I'm sorry, man. You weren't here earlier when we were talking about it. I'm interested in that cat deck. I might want to run that cat deck later. Listen, it's okay. I'll tell you, Drift. I'll tell you, fine. Boo. Boo this man. I played Mardu Cats before. I got the carpal tunnel, man. Terminal. I got the carps, man. Alright, let's do Age of Adeline right there. Probably. Am I going to get hit with immediate removal here? The cats, yeah. In there was Brutal Cats. Mardu Murder Cats was probably one of my favorite decks back from the... What era was that? Call it, Mardu Murder Cats. When was Mardu Murder Cats? Mardu Murder Cats was Ikoria, because we had Glabrezu. No, not Glabrezu. We had... What was the name of that Mardu cat? Mardu Ikoria cat. Snapdax! Yeah! Oh, fucking Snapdax. Doing his thing, man. Snapdax doing his snappy best, man. He sure was snappy. I know you like him snappy. Snapdax was a beast, bro. Nightwater, I suppose it is. I personally wouldn't, should I lose 4 life to do this? Yeah, why not? Make it invulnerable, why not? It's just the water I drink at night. Oh, God, it's so good. Oh. No, it's just tap water, man. Why you gotta make everything weird? Invasion of Innistrad. Target creature gets -13, -13. Very nice use of the Innistrad kill right there. Super cool. Let's do By the Dawn's Early Light right there. And then we're gonna go in. Right. Why would I do that and just let you kill it? No, I'm not gonna do that. Pop. Pop. Wow, Nightwater sure has a lot of slang. Listen, it's not slang for anything. It's slang for me drinking water at night. I haven't had a single gallbladder issue in months. Okay? Just this damn carpal tunnels. I got tunnels all through my carpal, and it's driving me crazy. It drives me crazy. Ooh, ooh. Alright, whenever you cast this one more permanents, and that's E1M1 for you guys. If you know what E1M1 is, I fucks with you, man. If you know E1M1, I know you a real one. Okay? Y'all know about that E1M1? I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Invasion. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Yeah, we'll knock him back. I'll pay that life. Pop. Pop. Pay that up. Boom. Swingo. Quite possibly even bingo. Shloom. Doom. Boom. Boom. There you go. Alright. Alright, Wall of Fire again time. Wall of Fire time again, guys. You think we'll get it? What is it going to be, a dog deck this time that gets me off the wall of fire? Oh, man, I'm here to see that about Lazarus. I'm sorry you're feeling so blue, Lazarus. Did that help? Did my awful, awful pun help, Lazarus? Yeah. He's drinking that depresso espresso, man. Gotta let that go, bro. Can't be drinking that depresso espresso. Ooh, okay. I could do this. I'm on the play. Okay. MREs. Meals ready to eat? Nothing wrong with being paranoid, man. You're only paranoid if you're wrong. I actually love watching that MRE channel. You ever watch that MRE channel? Steve MRE 1980 whatever. That shit, I love that shit. That's a good channel. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Steve MRE, yeah. He's awesome. He's awesome. Alright, let's add a card waste. Let's do that. Let's do Zelfir. He didn't hit another mana drop, did he? He didn't hit him another mana drop. You know what I gotta have you teach me, Luna? Let's get this reference out onto a tray. Nice. I gotta teach you how to use arms. I don't know how to do that. Buff. Okay. It's a separate device. Wow, that's crazy. Like it's a whole other thing that I thought I could do it with my mouse. Oof. Okay. Let's push. All right, hold on. I gotta use it. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, guys. Okay. Depending on the program, might be able to use it with a webcam. No, interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Load me up, bro. Load me up so I can do this to you. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Boom, boom. Wall of fire. Sneeze? I said blow my nose. And if I'm a vampire, maybe I had a bloody nose. Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna put all eggs in one basket for that, and I was gonna bust his face open. Oh yeah, that was good stuff right there. Yeah. Look at my vampire teeth. Hey, well, thank you for coming, Play Matt's Cards. Welcome. Wait, let me give you a shout out real quick. Play Matt's Card. Are you a streamer? I'm almost positive you're a streamer. There you go. Let's go ahead and kick that. follow button, right? That follow button on playmats right there. I know I've seen you around. I try to follow everyone, but, you know. How did a vampire get first bite? Alright. Well, I busted the wall of fire right there. It's not bad. Let's go for one more. I have no idea why I called this Globe Knights. No clue. Couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even tell you why I named this Globe Knights. Oppo goes first. Oof. Okay. Red. I don't like to see red. We don't like to see red. Ain't no love in the heart of the kitty. He's gonna do Blazing Crescendo. Yeah, they love Blazing Crescendo. They love that shit. He's probably gonna pop it too. Probably gonna pop it. If he's smart, he'd pop it and do 4 to me. Let's do Ambitious. Boof. Take it. This is a really good opener, by the way. Blazing Crescendo with a Cacophony Scamp on the play. Just absolutely vicious. Let's do that. Let's do Dawn's Early Light. Okay. And let's leave that and do nothing and turn. Alright. He's gonna do a Braid. We're gonna do Lauren's Escape. Throw your other one out there too, man. Norn's Inquisitor. I'll take it. Sure, why not? You gonna run in? Run in with that Dragon Engine? No? You don't want to? Okay, I didn't think you wanted to. Marshal Zalfir. Alright, let's push this guy. This is a red artifact, it would appear. It would appear that this is red artifact. Invasion of New Phyrexia. Invasion of Bellaran. Blood Betrayal. Ooh, nice. Your betrayal. Your betrayal. When I was something to stay away. You and something and doo-doo-boo. Your betrayal. Let's do... Do-do-do. Alright. Ooh, 6 to do that one. Let's flip it. Let's do Knights. We control have war. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Kessig Flameburger. Alright. And Ancestral Anger. Okay, hit. Pop. And a Trample. And another Engine. So let's do that. Let's do that. Buff. Buff. Alright, fantastico. Let's do that. Let's draw 2. Discard one of those. Let's do that. Let's do Invasion of Bellaran. Oof. Pretty spicy. Marshal Zalfir. Let's just do that then. Poff. Poff, poff. Okay. Flip. We can play it without its mana cost. Everybody gets the extra boost. Look at that. Look at that big beefy board right there. But yeah, flip it and rip it. Absolutely. Unearth, he's going to swing in. He's going to look for some cards. I don't think that that's going to help, homie. Monastery Swiftspear, no, bro. No. Ain't no love here, man. Ain't no love in the heart of the city right now, bro. Let's block that. I don't really... let's block that. Norn's Inquisitor. So let's do a Norn's Inquisitor. Going wide and tall. Yeah, why do one when you can do both, you know? Let's do that. Boof. Let's do that. Boof. Tap X. Untap creatures you control. When you do shuffle target on the library. Let's do that. Let's get another emblem. And let's just push. And pop. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that's the big hits right there, boys. Them the big body blows right there, man. That's what we like to see. That's the Knight's Charge. Very nice. Or should I say, very nice. Alright, guys. Yeah, we're going to end it right there tonight. Before I go any more insane than I already am. Yes, you should be groaning. You should have, that should have hurt you viscerally, the level of punness that I lay down. Yeah, the yikes. Everyone hitting me with the yikes emote. Blood. Oh, it's that sweet music. Oh, sing this to me. Alright. Ended up going, let's see, we ended up going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We ended up pretty good tonight, guys. So I'm going to leave it right there for tonight. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. I hope you've enjoyed this nice, thick deck. And I hope you enjoyed getting knighted. Until next time, folks. Bye-bye.